Hey y'all, it's your girl Pernicia Petit. Welcome back. Today's video is gonna be just a little bit different. It's not so much of a strategy video. It's not a how much I made video. And it's not a this is the best way to trade video. This is more of a real conversation. Because one of the most questions that I get from beginner traders is, should I join a Discord? And I want to be clear from the jump, I am not here to tell you yes or no. I'm here to tell you what it was like for me and how I feel now trading without one. I was in a trading Discord for about 3 to 4 months. I was in her Trading Journals Discord. Shout out to her because I know a lot of people know of her and she's who I learned everything from. So I was in her Discord and I absolutely loved it. I'm really grateful for everything that I learned in her Discord and just her YouTube videos alone, to be honest. But I'm also grateful that I left the Discord, and both things can be true at the same time. So let me take you a little back to where my head was at. I wasn't new to trading, but I wasn't confident either. I understood the basics of tradings, but every day felt like, am I actually improving or am I just clicking buttons? I'd have moments where I felt like I was locked in, and then one loss would just have me spiraling. So when I joined the Discord, it's not because I wanted signals. It was because I wanted structure, I wanted consistency, and essentially I wanted someone to say, yes, you are on the right track. And if you're being honest with yourself, that's probably why you're considering it too. And it's not because you're lazy, it's not because you don't care, but because trading alone can feel isolating sometimes. So let's just dig a little deeper into the Discord world. At first, a Discord can feel like a breath of fresh air. Man, you log in and suddenly there's people who think like you, there's people who don't think like you, there's people with different perspectives, there's people who take the same L's that you took, there's people learning the same lessons that you're learning, people are talking charts, people are breaking down trades, and people are asking questions that you didn't even think to ask. And for your brain, that feels very productive. It feels like, okay, I'm learning, I'm surrounded by traders, okay, I'm leveling up. And there's also this sense of like safety. Like if you're in a trade and you see someone else in that same trade and someone has the same bias as you do, it can feel very reassuring. And that's not a bad thing in the beginning. In the early stages of the Discord, that environment can help you build vocabulary, understand market structure, see how different sessions play out. But here's what some people do not warn you about. At some point, the learning curve flattens. And this is where you really have to be like honest with yourself. I started noticing that before I would take a trade, my instincts wasn't what does my analysis says. It was let me check my Discord. And that right there, that's the turning point. Because trading isn't a decision-making skill. And if someone else is helping you decide, you're not actually training that muscle. Another thing that was starting to happen was mental overload. One person says bullish, one person says bearish, someone else says wait for confirmation, someone else says invalidation, and now you're stuck. You hesitate, you miss entries, or worse, you enter late because you're unsure, and then the trade goes against you. And just to be clear, even if the trade doesn't go against you, you still broke your rules and it still wasn't a valid trade because you entered too late. And then 9 times out of 10, you entered out of FOMO. But the fact that you didn't enter on your own analysis already speaks for itself. That hesitation costs you money. That type of hesitation is expensive, okay? Now, let's talk about things that people pretend don't affect them. Comparison. You see people posted wins, you see payouts, you see perfect entries. And even when you tell yourself, oh, I'm happy for them, go them, your subconscious is like, why isn't that me? Why am I not having those perfect entries? Why I'm not making that much money? Now every loss starts to feel heavier and heavier. And every mistake just feels bigger. And we already know that trading messes with your emotions. We already know that. Now add comparison on top of that, that's a lot. I did not see this or realize this until I stepped away. Now, when I left, the first thing that I noticed was the silence. No opinions, no alerts, no doo-doo. The little Discord sound. No constant updates. No, I'm in the trade. No, I'm out. No, none of that. Just me in the charts. And at first, of course, it feels a little bit uncomfortable. Change is always uncomfortable, y'all. But then something really shifted. And for me, as a God-believing person and just as a person in general who believes everything happens for a reason, I truly believe that if I'm put in a position to where I am now uncomfortable, it's because I'm getting ready for something bigger. I have to change. I have to develop. I have to now become the person that can handle whatever is being handed my way. So anytime I'm either all of a sudden uncomfortable or I just feel it in my bones like something ain't right or something keeps going wrong, it's because everything's about to go right, or I'm about to get something that I can't even imagine, or I couldn't even think this far. I don't know. Yes, I always try to look at the positive side of everything. That's just how I am. But something shifted. I started trusting my analysis way more. I started journaling way deeper. And I started to accept my losses without spiraling. Because when it's just you can't blame the noise. And honestly, I feel like that's where a lot of real growth starts to happen. So here's my honest take on Discords. A Discord can be very, very helpful and beneficial if used correctly. Use it to learn. Use it to observe. Use it to really ask questions. Do not use it to copy trades or just for signals. Do not use it to chase confirmation. And certainly do not use it to avoid accountability, because you'll find yourself stuck. If you're already feeling overwhelmed or overstimulated or just stuck, it might not be the answer right now. Sometimes the next level is less input, not more. So y'all, if you are watching this and you're feeling unsure of what to do, let me just say this. You're not behind. You're not failing, and you're not trading wrong. Your journey is allowed to change, and you should be expecting that. Other than being consistent on how you trade, following your rules and all that, your journey is gonna change. Your path might turn to different ways. You might be thinking you're supposed to go left and he said go right. So a Discord might be a part of your story and it might not. But at some point, the ultimate goal is to trade with clarity, not chaos. And clarity usually comes from quiet. If this video at all resonated with you and you guys liked the video, please make sure to like and subscribe to your girl. Make sure y'all comment if this was helpful. I really hope it was. Let me know where y'all are at in your trading journey right now. Are y'all looking maybe for a Discord or getting out of a Discord or still kind of thinking about it? Let me know in the comments. I hope this video is really helpful for y'all. Again, make sure y'all like and subscribe to your girl. We're gonna have some more chart analysis videos coming soon because your girl's been learning about liquidity. Coming soon. If y'all been following my Instagram or my TikTok, I've been posting the paper trades that I've been taking while learning liquidity sweeps and using my supply and demand. I'm liking what I'm seeing, so we're gonna see. But I'm gonna do a more in-depth, detailed video on those trades, even though I didn't take them. But my idea behind them, how I learned about liquidity sweep, and kind of, I guess, an easier way to kind of grasp it, because I kid you not, I sat on the computer from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. watching multiple videos back to back. While the videos were on one side of the screen, the chart was on the other side of the screen, and I'm marking up stuff the same thing as the videos are marking up to make sure I got this down, because it would not click how to spot liquidity on the charts, like how to spot it while it's happening. It could not click to my brain. Like, I just had to watch so many videos and actually do it. So then when the trades was live and active this morning and last night, I did a couple paper trades and they ate down. So I'm gonna definitely give y'all some more videos on that. But that is it for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Your girl's going on vacation next week, so I'm gonna try to batch some videos in this week. Fingers crossed, don't hold me to it, but I'm gonna try, because this is important and we all gonna eat, okay? If I eat, we eat. What's up? What's good? Okay, so yeah, I hope y'all had a great night. I hope you have a great trading week. Remember, once you make that money, do not let the market take it back. And follow your rules. Remember that slow and steady wins the race, and that you're never behind. You're not delayed. And stop comparing yourself to other people. You gonna get there, promise. Just remember that all the people that post their big wins, there was days where they're at exactly where you're at. They either just weren't posting about it at the time, or they just didn't post about it at all. So just don't forget that everybody came from something. Just don't forget that part when you are looking at everybody's wins and everybody's perfect entries and all that stuff. Everybody came from losing a lot of money before they got to where they are. So just remember that. All right, bye y'all. See you later.